Why do we still have the issues that we have?
Man, if you're gonna break the law, you need to learn it.
Drop the mic.
You're welcome, Mayor Williams.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I can't wait to see the show.
Excited to introduce you to my next guest. And at first I thought Evander Holyfield was her dad. So I was like, she's gonna teach me like boxing tricks or something like that. But she's another kind of Holyfield, and I'm telling you what, she is absolutely knocking them out in her field. I'm happy to introduce to you spa entrepreneur, the six-figure spa chick, Candace. Knock them out in the spa, ma. Holyfield.
Thank
you see what I did there?
I love it.
That's pretty good,
I love
right?
it. I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
Welcome to the According to Michelle show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Okay, so you're a Memphis girl.
I'm from Memphis.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Who's got the best barbecue?
The best A&R barbecue. Grew up in Memphis. We was in Hawkins Mill Projects. My grandma worked for St. Jude Hospital. That's a big deal in Memphis.
Yeah.
My mom has been a CNA my whole life.
Really?
I'm 39. She's been a CNA my whole life, so they was in the medical field. Like dope family.
I saw and read the article that you did in Entrepreneur where you basically talk about how you gamed Groupon, made $300,000. Talk to us about that. How did you do that? And here's why I'm asking. Because there are so many people right now that are trying to figure out what they can do to make money, build business, be impactful. And one of the things that I'm learning about you very quickly, Candace, is that you figure it out.
Yeah.
Obstacles are like not even a real word to you anymore, I think, right? Like
They not.
So how did you game Groupon, as you call it?
So I was working in Massage Envy. One of my friends did a Groupon.
Okay, and was that here in Atlanta or in Memphis?
Memphis.
This
This
is
is
in
in
Memphis.
Memphis.
Okay.
I think she made like 10,000 or 13,000 like 4 days. And so I was just helping her. I think I was getting paid like $11 an hour.
Right. Okay.
And then this other lady who I know called me to help her, but she was paying me like 26. So I was like, it gotta be something I don't know. So I asked the other lady, who's another race, I was like, how do I even get on Groupon? She was like, you just go apply. So I went and applied, and they responded back and told me they didn't have anything for me at that moment.
Okay.
So I was still working for other people. By this time I was pregnant with my daughter, and they called me.
Was this the third one?
The third.
Famous Instagram page.
Yes, so my customer service number is in my bio, Six Figure Spa Chick on Instagram. Spell out the word six, do not leave out spa. And my customer service number is 901-519-2880. And I'm Six Figure Spa Chick on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all platforms, Six Figure Spa Chick. Or you can Google Six Figure Spa Chick or Candace Holyfield, and I'm sure something will pop up.
I love it. To introduce you to my next guest, who is someone that you've probably seen a lot of his work, but his name may not be familiar to you. Joshua Leonard, a character designer at Netflix Animation, but he's known for creating incredible superheroes based on disabilities. That's right. Joshua Leonard, a character designer for Netflix Animation, and he basically uses disabilities to create the strongest characters in the world. That's right. He's turning the, I guess, cartoon industry upside down, and I love what he's doing. And I can't wait for him to tell you more about it. So Joshua, welcome to the According to Michelle show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You look like a superhero over there. I mean, that.
I'm trying.
You're like, yes, this is what a superhero looks like, friends.
I'm
Me.
trying a little bit. Thank you.
No, absolutely. I gotta mess with everybody, right? That's how I get you comfortable.
I appreciate it. So are we here? Let's have fun.
Let's have fun.
I mean, so I have a character in Team Supreme named Dr. Jackson. He's based off my best friend who was killed in 2008. And he was big, 6'5", muscular, but we had the same frame. He was just a lot bigger than me. So I created him as a character to show, to keep his name alive. So it was things like that. We would work out together. I like to do a lot of research when I'm creating my characters. If I'm creating a character from Africa, I'm obviously gonna do research about tribes in Africa. So it's things like that. I like, if I'm designing animals or kids, it's just a lot of research. But for me, I like to draw anatomy, muscles, bone structures. Really like to focus on that. I exaggerate my characters with their features.
Right,
Especially if I'm drawing black characters, the nose is gonna be black, the lips are gonna be thick, stuff like that. The hips gonna be wide, she gonna have back, any of that type of realistic looking characters
Right.
that you won't really necessarily see in cartoons. So research. And growing up watching, like I said, Looney Tunes, all these cartoons. Stan Lee had Daredevil. They kind of snuck little characters with disabilities out there, but not like I did it. I really wanted to have a whole crew of kids with these superpowers that were also their disabilities, because I think people are afraid of what they don't understand, and most people are ignorant to certain disabilities. So I was like, man, what better way to teach and show how dope these characters are, and just to bring it to the forefront, put them as the lead character,
Right.
which is very rare in Hollywood. And that's why I feel like I was put here to make that show. You know, that's why everything has been moving forward for me. You know,
Right.
so I'm really,
Yeah, because you're
really
operating
grateful.
where you're supposed to be
like,
operating.
It's a really big blessing, and I'm just going with the flow with it. So y'all follow me, let's have some fun. Okay, so first off, we're in my studio where I handle all my interviews. I do my business in here. You'll see the Team Supreme live action in the background. This is where I just handle all my the color and play around with it. So let's check that out. So as you can see, I added some color to it, and I'm about to add some more shadows and little extra details to the hair to make it look like it's got some depth to it. And this is usually how I start off, man. Just, you can see I'm drawing with basic shapes. You know, even right here, it's just almost like a basic shape like that. This is nothing but a square. This is like a triangle. So that's literally all artwork is. It's just a bunch of shapes.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Lena Waithe and Jason Weaver, Hillman grad. My guys at Netflix, Frank Abney, Michael, Francis Williams. But on Instagram, social media, I am Joshua Leonard. That's I, the letter M, Joshua Leonard. So if you can find that, you'll find everything else, website, email address.
And you can find me right here every Wednesday at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. on the TV network. So until next time,